morning. Good morning. Welcome in to another beautiful day of morning flow. I am your host, Dr. Erica Steele. I'm a board certified naturopathic doctor. I hold 7 degrees in my field, all in the natural healthcare space, and I like to say that I went to school, so you don't have to. So I teach this morning flow class 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The replays are available if you don't catch it live. So if you see us, you're catching us live. Replays are on YouTube. And so we're going to get started with a little bit of movement. So join in if you would like. We're going to start with the arms. So big inhale. And exhale down. I'm just still that little lingering. I've been letting my immune system deal with it. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and leave your left arm up. And then we are going to take this right arm to the side. So we're going to go here. Our palm is going to face down. So we're just going to go here for 10. So 2. And we're going to be very intentional with our movements. Really thinking about the muscles that are being used. All right, so now go ahead and stop halfway, right? And now we're gonna go in and out. In and out. Oh, yay, I made it into a new league. Yay, whatever that means. Right. Very good. All right, and then now we'll go out here and then down. And when we go down, what I want you to actually do is I want you to almost move in cactus arms here, and we're gonna pinch down. So cactus arms and pinch down. Really activating that lat and that lower trap, as well as your serratus anterior, all those muscles. It's important to know what you're working, right? Very good. And then go ahead out to the side, circles forward. Right? And circles back. Very good. Go ahead and cactus arms kind of to the front. And now we're going to go up and down. Welcome in. 1969 it looks like. I don't have my glasses on, so bear with me. Very good. All right, and then go ahead and bring your arm up, and then we'll give a nice little rest. So inhale and exhale down. Inhale and exhale down. And inhale and exhale down. Sorry if it's glitching out on TikTok. You can always head over to YouTube where we're also streaming. All right, both arms up yet again. Now we're going to leave the arm that we just worked on up, and we're going to bring this one down halfway. So palm facing down, Left arm now is going to go halfway. Very good. Now we're going to go from here and we're going to go down. Very good. Back up here. Let's go ahead and kick those circles out. Circles to the front. And circles to the back. Very good. Now we're gonna go now we're gonna go cactus arms again, and then we're gonna bring ourselves down here. All right, back to those cactus arms, and we're gonna go in and out, in and out. Very good. Now go to the front and pull back. Very good. Almost there. Wonderful. Back out now to the center, and then we're going to go up and down. Very good. Big inhale, both sides now. And exhale. Only last muscle movement that we didn't do is going to be more coming from our bicep. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do some nice pulls here. And then when we get here, actually, we're going to close out. So here, close out. Here, close out. Here, and close out. Here, and close out. Here, and close out. Here, and close out. And then we're going to go all the way up to the top, and we're going to do lats down. Together now. Very good. Now we're going to go forward and we're going to pull back in a row. Make sure you squeeze. Keep those shoulders down, away from your neck. Out, and then pull for a nice squeeze. Welcome in, revisiting your beauty. Love the name. Now we're gonna go forward just like this, and we're gonna come down here, so lower row. And then go ahead and hold this, and we're going to do tiny little pulses back. Really squeezing those rhomboids, those shoulder blades, your scapula, the wing, and go ahead and relax it out. Bringing attention to your abs now. We're going to imagine that there is a zipper all the way at the very, very base of your body, and it's going to zip up your lower abs and then your middle ab, and then you're going to button your belly button to your spine. You're going to imagine that there is a tight, tight, tight corset or a rubber band of sorts wrapped around that midsection. You're going to then pull your abs in, pull your abs in, pull your abs in, pull your abs in, and pull your abs in. And now you're going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Go ahead and relax. We normally do for 3, but we're building that inner strength. So now we're going to go to 5. So go ahead and grab your zipper again. Zip everything on up, starting at the bottom, buttoning that belly button to the spine. Tight, 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 tight rubber band, pulling you in, 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 and holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go ahead and release. We'll do that 3 more times. Grab that zipper, zip it on up, 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 pulling your belly button in to your spine, imagining that rubber band, pulling you in, 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 and 1, 2, 3, 4. I love those. 5. All right, very good. Go ahead and relax. All right, we've got just a couple more times. Go ahead and zip that zipper up even tighter this time, pulling all your fascia in, pulling in everything, buttoning that belly button to the spine, cinching that corset, making it stronger, making it tighter, pulling you in, pulling you in, pulling you in, pulling you in, pulling you into those deep, deep, deep core muscles, and holding for 5, 4, 3. I love those. 2 and 1. Very good. And 1 last time with our belly. Zip, 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 zip. Pull in, pull in, pull in. Belly button, corset, contraction. Make it really good. Contract even those muscle fibers that you didn't even know were possibly there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release that all out. So now we're going to shift to our lower body. We're going to do a little bit of a series there with our legs. So first things first, just to wake us up, go ahead and pull your right knee into your chest, and some nice circles, just gentle circles all around. And then left side, some gentle circles, just to wake things up. And then bring both knees into your chest. Let's see if I can balance. Very good. And then we're going to relax. All right, so now feet are going to be hip width apart. Imagine that there's a triangle, making sure your toes are nice and relaxed. Wiggle, wiggle. So under the pads of your feet, they're going to be 2, and then in your heel is going to be the other. So imagine those triangles, just like in mountain pose and yoga. You're going to imagine those 3 aspects of your foot really supporting you. You're going to bring conscious awareness into your quads, into your hamstrings, into your glutes, and of course, back into those warm abs. And what we're going to do is we're going to shift our weight from our seating to our standing. We're going to activate our muscles as we move up, and then when we get to the top, we're going to do a little squat series. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath and go ahead and elevate. Remember, we're waking everything up as we move into a standing posture. So many times when we stand, we're not conscious and present. We really want to pull all this in, pull all this in, pull all this in as we stand. So when we're standing, everything is coming up and in. All right, so now that we're standing, what we're gonna do, we're gonna still button our belly button in. Imagine that corset, right? We're gonna hold it in, and now we're gonna come up and down into our squats. So nice and gentle. And remember those triangles on the feet. And as we come up, we're really thinking about bringing everything up. Nice, long, lean muscles. We're thinking as we come up. Very good. All right, back to center. So now we're going to move. We're going to start with our left leg, right? We're going to have our left leg more in the center of our body. We're going to put our weight in, anchoring down. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this right leg, and then we're going to go here, 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 okay? So we're going to do some one-legged squats. And so first things first, we can hold it here. We can place our toe on the floor, whatever works for you. Go ahead and pull everything in. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Now we're going to come out here, right? Same kind of movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Our toe can either be on the floor, it can be up, whatever works. Very good. And relax back to center. So now last position here is going to be almost like a little curtsy. So bringing that center in and curtsy down. And remember pulling everything up and in. Perfect. Back to center. Now what we're going to do is bring our right leg. We're going to do the same thing that we did. I'm going to come off to the side here. And right leg is going to be more centered. Left leg's going to come forward, keeping everything in. And we're going to go down for 10. Very good. Now we're going to come off to the side. I'm going to come over just a little bit more. We can have our toes on the floor. They can be lightly hovering above the floor, whatever works. Come down for 10. Very good. Now we're going to go curtsy style on the other side. So remember right in here, taking our left foot behind. Very good. Back up to center. Now we're going to come up and down again for 10. Very good. Now just a little bit of a change. We're going to do our calf raises up and down for 10. And still keeping everything nice and tight and contracted. Now we're going to come over to the right foot, stretching out that quad. We can place our hand on something to balance, or you can do like a tree style if you want. Just kind of depends. We're just doing it just to get a little bit of blood flow back into that quad. Very good. All right, coming up to this side. All right, so now we're gonna work on our hamstrings. I do this often. I'm gonna actually move my stool. Okay, so we're gonna come halfway, right? So big inhale, we're gonna pull everything in, nice and tall. We're gonna hinge forward, and then we're gonna hold our hinge for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then go ahead and come down, stretching your hamstrings, shaking your head yes, shaking your head no, relieving any tension, rolling the shoulders back and down. Very last as you come up. Now we're going to go the other side. Big inhale, nice and tall, really bringing everything in, hinge forward, and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go ahead and relax down into your hamstrings. Shake your head yes, shake your head no, before you begin to roll up vertebra by vertebra, making sure that your shoulders are last. So there we go. We have a little bit of movement, action. We're good to go. Hello. Hello. I'm so glad, Brian. Wonderful. Okay. So now we got through that part of our movement. So now let's get into our meditation. So we're just going to do our standard meditation, but I will tell you this, that as I was working on the curriculum for week 5 of Intro to Holistic Medicine, all this week we're going to be talking about nutrition. And so there is a meditation that really helps with your relationship and your connection with food. And so we're going to start practicing that. Not today, though. We will start practicing it tomorrow, just so for the sake of time. It's Satkriya if you want to look it up. So we typically do one part of Satkriya, which is this prosperity piece, but then there's another aspect that we're going to put together for tomorrow. So just look out for that. So I'll change it. I'm also going to probably do some individual videos too, just to help people understand what we're doing. So, all right. So we are going to do our standard HAR meditation. So with this one, Kundalini is really about changing the brain, changing your mind, right? And utilizing breath, mudra, and mantra. So mantra is what you say, either audibly or unaudibly. In this case, we're going to say har. So har, 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 har is our mantra. Our mudra is going to be just like this, boom, boom, right? So we're going to say har, har, heart. And we're going to do that for 5 minutes. Eye gaze is going to be closed, a little bit of slit, looking at the tip of your nose. If you need abundance, prosperity, or just cold hard cash, this is an excellent meditation for that. Literally very fast results. Okay, so we're going to do this for 5 minutes, But first things first is I'm going to tune us in. So if you're not familiar with Kundalini, we usually have a tune in and then a tune out. I don't typically do the tune out. I'll just do the tune in for us. And the tune in helps us to connect with higher self, helps us to be more, centered. So here we go. And forgive me, I still have a little bit of congestion, so bear with me. Namo Guru Dev Namo Namo Guru Dev Namo Namo Guru Dev Namo. All right. So now we're all tuned in. Now we're going to begin. Nice inhale up at the top. We're going to go into our mudra and mantra right away. I'll keep the time for us. So big inhale and begin. Heart, 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 and internally focusing in, really building your personal power, self-love, self-worth, self-appreciation, connecting in to your right to have all things, even things you can't see, making the impossible absolutely possible. It's well within reach, right? So we're going to continue on for about another 2 minutes or so. Keep it up. You're doing a great job. Heart, 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 heart. We have about another minute. And what I want you to do is I want you to call back all of your energy and all of your power from those people who have taken it or that you've willingly, unwillingly, consciously, unconsciously given your power away. So let's pull all that power back, calling it back to you from every person, place, situation, circumstance, and event. Right? We want to connect in. We want to bring our power back to ourselves. And as we do that, we build that strength, that fortitude, that perseverance, that resilience, that can do, get it done. I've got your back, internal strength. As we continue in, last 30 seconds here, make it a good one. Here we go. Heart, 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 heart. Very good. And inhale all the way to the top. Hold, root lock. Grab your sex organs, your anus, and your lock it up and in. Root lock. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Control breath out. Nice and slow exhale. Very deliberate. Very intentional. Right? Go ahead and bring your hand into a cup, calling in all the amazing things, all the beautiful things, all the lovely things, all of your healing things, every person, place, situation, circumstance, and event that is needed for you in your mission journey, vision, understanding. In this moment, space and time, we're calling those things, people, places, situations, circumstance, and event, in for your highest good. So bringing in your support system, your ancestors, your guides, your teachers, everyone coming in for your highest good, including the Creator. Right? Recognizing connection beyond our four walls, beyond our consciousness, beyond our level of understanding, beyond our level of deserving, because perhaps we're unaware of how beautiful and how much of a miracle we really are, just standing here, right? Big inhale and exhale. Very good. Very good with our meditation. Good, 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 good. Hello, Phoenix. Good to see you. All right, here we go, my loves. So now we have completed our meditation version. Remember, tomorrow we are going to be getting into Sakriya. So I'll probably do like a little video maybe later of Sakriya so you can kind of practice it. And it's going to really help us to, open up, really heal our relationship. Hello, Danny, thank you. Heal our relationship with our food. All this week we're talking about nutrition, letting go of processed foods, right? Letting go of junky things, junky people, places, situations, circumstances, and events, things that just do not serve us, that just don't honor us and are not on our vibration frequency. It's okay to say no. It's okay to back away. It's okay to be a little selfish right now. So we're going to go ahead and grab our journals. If you've never taken this class before, this journaling session, we're going to start with this journal prompt of who am I. We want to create 3 words that we are going to live intentionally through in this day, because we are creator of our day and our world. Regardless of what anyone says, we are masterful in our ability to create. So we are going to not be at the effect of our day, but we're actually going to be very proactive. And so we're going to create it with our conscious awareness. So I'm going to do a little bit of meditation, find those 3 words for myself, and I'll create those words for you. You can, of course, do the same, and I encourage you to start journaling out your 3 words and how you want to experience, that is, look, feel, taste, experience those words today. Because remember, in the beginning, there was the Word, and the Word was God. So here we go. I have clever, unified, and peaceful. So here we go. Hello, Mrs. Biz. Clever, unified, and peaceful, right? So the first thing with clever, right? Clever is seeing the unseen, seeing the imagined, right? Immediately I see clever here. I see creativity, right? I see expression. I see joy. I see fun. I see definitely peace, because I get to live in my creation. We're all masterful creators, and our role, job, experience, all those things is to create. And when we're not creating or we're miscreating, we can get frustrated. So that is what I get from clever, right? I give myself permission to have that childlike curiosity today. I give myself permission to see what cannot be seen with my naked eye alone. I give myself permission to be quick on my feet, to be nimble with my thoughts, to be focused and intentional with my actions. I give myself permission to be clever today. Yeah. Maybe even a little bit of a smartass. Just today. Right? I give myself permission to be unified. So even though I can be a little clever, hello, friendly Stella, I'm still going to be heavily unified, both within myself first and foremost. So heavily unified within myself, and now unified with my home, unified with my community, unified with my city, unified with my state, unified with my nation, unified with my continent, unified with this earth, right? Africa, unite, right? Coming together across the diaspora, connecting Black, brown, and Indigenous people all over the world, coming together, unified, connected, creation, right? So now we create peace, right? So our last word is peaceful. Hello, Joy G, right? So I give myself permission to choose to be peaceful today, right? So immediately I get kind of silent rebellion, right? I don't have to be loud. I just have to be me, right? I'm always the inconvenient truth of my authenticity, so I give myself permission to be unified, standing in my power, speaking truth to power always and forever. Right? And even though I'm very peaceful, I'm very focused and deliberate to bring holistic medicine to the world, to the masses, and not the elite privileged kind either, but that down home in the bush kind, because that's what we need. That's what we need to go back to. Taking a deep breath here. Connecting in. Deep breath here. Connecting in. And just imagining all your creations going out today, working for you, helping you, supporting you, honoring you, there for you, 150%. All the people, places, situations, and circumstances and events orchestrating, conspiring on your behalf to support you in whatever it is you want to create today. So continue, finish up, complete journaling of how you want your day to go. And it's just that simple, right? So we have our tasks, but I like to do how we want to feel first, how we want to connect in first, because then we'll live into that experience and we can change up every single day. So my words were clever, unified, peaceful. I do different words every single day. If you just get kind of started with this, it'll be a really fun practice. So can't wait to hear what comes out. So the last part of the day, hey Tatted Kisses, is we're going to plan our day. So I'm sure lots of different thoughts are in your mind of all the things you need to do. So go ahead and just spend a couple minutes and dump everything out on your brain that's swirling around, because when we shift things, of course, your mind's like, what's happening? What's going on with me? So let's go ahead and soothe. I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm safe. I give myself permission to be safe. I give myself permission to stay. I give myself permission to breathe. I feel. I breathe. I touch. I love. I stay. Right? I touch. I love. I breathe. I stay. Right? I ground. Hello, Sun Melanated. All right, so now that we got those last little jitters out of our brain, so now you're going to go ahead and grab your task list and you're going to put it all down. You can start off with a giant task list. You can have a running task list. But what we're going to do is we're going to put these tasks in our little buckets. So we're going to have a health bucket. We're going to have a work bucket, a family bucket, a finance bucket, all these different buckets that we can have in our lives. For me, I have a marketing bucket, I have a finance bucket, I have an operations bucket, I have a family bucket, I have a friend bucket, I have a health bucket, all these different buckets, and I rotate them all around, different things that I need to do. So once you have your buckets, have your running tasks under your buckets, but the first bucket that we're going to prioritize in our day is yourself and your health. So make sure that you put in your schedule literally your meals, meal plan, meal prep, meal eating, and your breaks. So go ahead and take a few minutes and put those in there. If you don't know what you're going to eat first thing in the morning before you leave the house or start your day, you're pretty much behaving unconsciously, right? You're not fully present. You're not engaged. You're putting yourself last, prioritizing yourself last. So we want to shift that paradigm, right? And how do we prioritize ourselves with nourishing ourselves? Because we need fuel. You wouldn't drive your car running around without gas, you'd be broke down on the side of the road. So let's start being more intentional with what we're nourishing in our bodies, not just our mental diet, but our physical diets as well. So all this week I'm teaching about nutrition, holistic nutrition. We're going to start with our protein. So thinking about what proteins you have from top to bottom. Lean protein sources are chicken breast, turkey breast, white fish, lentils, kidney beans, black beans, quinoa, from highest to lowest protein sources. So we're going to think, how much protein do I need to get in my day? For me, it's around 150 grams. So on average, each sitting has to have about 30-40 grams of protein in it each time. So I'm thinking, okay, make sure I have that fish, which has about 20 grams of protein. Make sure I have a cup of black beans, which has about 8 to 10 grams of protein in it. You kind of see what I'm doing there. So I'm calculating it in my mind and putting it in there. So I know, okay, I'm going to have maybe a fish meal for lunch, or a protein shake after I get off with maybe an apple, those kinds of things, right? So I'm going to put those in my day, what I'm going to eat. And we're going to talk this week about batch cooking versus single serve cooking. We can be in a flow with nutrition. We don't have to be stressed about it. I'm going to break it down where it's super, super simple. So we're just going to start thinking about that. What are our proteins? What are our complex carbohydrates, which are alkaline in nature? Our fruits and our vegetables, lots of our greenery, right? Where can we get those? Where can we source those? Definitely encourage getting more connected hydroponically, beginning to grow if you don't have access to soil. It's really important to be proactive instead of reactive. Between the farmers, between the tariffs, food is going to be of a concern in the Americas. So definitely start growing now. Yeah. Be in the flow, right? Pay attention. Very good. Yes. Thank you. All right. Now that you put yourself in your day, in your meals and your breaks, now you can put in your work, your family, all the things you have to do. I try to touch on to a couple things. So, like my house is a part of my family. So, I've got to tidy some things up. Maybe I have to throw some laundry in. I have to go get some labs drawn in a physical today. So that's part of my health. So I'm going to do that right after this, right? And I've got patience in the day. I also will be on 100 Pax's live later. And I have some content to record, some emails to get out as well. So, and I'll see you guys this evening for Intro to Holistic Medicine. So big day for me planned. So I like to use Morning Flow to get me in order, to make sure that I organize my day to get everything in. I really recommend you try 3 to 5 tasks in your day. We have 168 hours in a week that needs to be assigned and categorized. So really you want kind of that zero sum. If you're familiar with zero sum budgeting, it's kind of the same principle. Your time is your money is your time. Your time is your currency is your time. You can buy just about anything, but you can't buy more time. So we want to make sure our time is the most efficient, because it's such a valuable resource. So you have 168 hours to work with, same amount of time I have, you have, whoever has, right? So we want to make sure that we assign our tasks consciously. So we're going to put that in there, so I know, okay, I've got to do some laundry. What's the most efficient way for me to do that? Maybe when I have to leave, I throw it in. That way when I come back, I just have to hang them up or dry them or whatever, I need to do, right? So fold them, hopefully. Hopefully they'll be completely dry. I won't need to do anything, right? But who knows, right? So I leave time for that, right? And that's part of my home stuff, right? And then, I check in with my husband, make sure he's okay, make sure his mental health is okay, make sure his emotional health is okay, make sure he's feeding himself. Just check. 20-minute call. Task done. Not my monkey, not my please, but at least I have connected and done my, right. So even though we're doing tasks, doesn't mean we have to take everything on. Yes. So lab work, right, is just data. I actually get excited, but it is normal for people to get anxious, because we've been programmed and trained to believe that there's always something wrong with us, right? Or there's something bad, or we need to fix ourselves or whatever, right? What if we were just excited about information? It's all about a reframe. So we get aware of why we are afraid, because anxiety is just fear, false evidence appearing real. So we ask ourselves, why am I afraid? We get on a piece of paper in our trash journal and we trash it out. Why am I afraid of these labs? Why am I afraid? Why am I afraid? Why am I afraid? Dr. Carolyn Elliott has a great exercise for this. It is the fear inventory. And so it, starts off with kind of God, angels, universe. I deeply hate and resent whatever you want. So that would be, getting my labs done because I have deep fears and you would write down all your fears because I have deep fears of what it'll find, of deep fears that I'm, got cancer or whatever, right? Like, and I'm not speaking that onto you, right? Cancel, delete, but rather telling you that all of those fears are in the darkness and we need to bring them out into light. Then at the end, after you've dumped all your fears out on the piece of paper, you say, God, angels, universe, whoever, right? There's 72 names of God. Pick one, right? Please take all these fears and replace them with your truth, love, peace, happiness, whatever it is you want, right? And that's what we do. We dump it in the trash journal that I was telling you, and then we create what we really want around our blood work. So what I really want is just more metabolic information that then I can take to then be able to compound my supplements for myself so I can further optimize my health. So I'm excited because it's been a while since I've gotten lab work done, and I really need to see where I'm at, especially with all the different changes that I've experienced. So looking forward to that, looking forward to getting my physical done. So nice and easy, good flow. Nice. So now I've put my work, my family, all the things I need to do, 3 to 5 tasks. I've given myself some breathing room. I've looked at the different aspects of where I can fit it into my day. I give myself that breaking time, that 30-minute in between. Hopefully that helped, right? So, I'm sure there's going to be some resolve there and some, holding on to. Just keep working with it, right? A lot of times we have iatrogenics, which is medical trauma, because the conventional medical systems almost, taught us to be afraid of our bodies and afraid of our data. So be gentle with yourself, cold pack on the chest, journaling, breathing, all of your emotional coping mechanisms that you have, your tools that you have. If you need additional tools, let me know. Happy to share. All right. So now we have that in our schedule, right? So let's recap what we've done today. We have moved our bodies, did our full body little workout, which was nice. We then meditated, bringing in prosperity. You're so welcome, bringing in abundance, bringing in all the good things for ourselves. We are not in lack. We are not in any sort of paradigm that we don't choose to be. So we're going to powerfully choose what reality we grab onto and not give attention to people, places, situations, certain circumstances, and events which are not only dying for our attention for validation, but furthermore are sucking the oxygen out of the room. So, yay. We like oxygen. Oxygen allows us to breathe, think, just heal in general. So we did that meditation to open up ourselves up to prosperity. We did a powerful journal. Our words for today were clever, which is going to be fun, unified, which is deeply connected, and then peaceful, naturally, which comes after unification. So a little bit of maturity, I feel like, is happening today. That's what it seems like. So that's fun, and I'm looking forward to creating that, and I'm looking forward to my physical and my labs and my patience today, and being on panels and writing emails and sending information out, and then wrapping up my day with teaching my class tonight on holistic nutrition. So definitely tune in, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also be live on 100 Packs panel talking about holistic health. That'll be around 11:12 Pacific Standard Time, so a little bit later today. Yay! So I have had an amazing morning flow. You can always watch replays if you don't catch me live. I try to go live Monday through Friday, Eastern Standard Time, 6 a.m., at least for this particular class. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. So the replays are on YouTube. if you ever need those. I will try to get all of the events on YouTube and on TikTok today, so you can register, and it'll give you reminders. So I'll try to work on that today. So thank you so much for joining our team, joining our community of like-minded people that are really interested in holistic medicine. If you're looking to take your health, or you and your family's health, even more seriously, definitely follow me. I speak all things about holistic health, holistic healing. This is literally my life. What I've done for the last 20 years. Again, 7 degrees in my field. I had a brick and mortar family practice for 15 years. Goodness. And now I'm just getting over something. And now I do public health education online. I have a school where I teach people about their health. No nonsense, no biased, real balanced information. I will be discussing the measles situation later today as well. So definitely check that out, and what you can do proactively to prevent viral infections, but also to keep your immune system protected. Things that nobody will tell you because they're too busy, in whatever they're doing. So we're going to do what we do over here, which is keep ourselves well. And they can do whatever they're going to do over there. So, all right, my lovelies. Well, I will see you all later today in the social media stratosphere. And if you guys need anything, you know where to find me. My DMs are always open. There's also a link in my bio. You can, tons of information, my content. Also, too, if you want to register for the Intro to Holistic Medicine, is a self-paced course, so you can sign up anytime. I also have a hypertension webinar. And I have a stress webinar that I just recorded too, so there'll be a replay available. All right, my dears, I will see you. You're so welcome. I will see you all later. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy.